You should see the title.
It's time to talk about what we think were the best games we played this year. It's the end of the year, so why not?
Well, yeah, it's been a very busy year for gaming, I would say. A lot of rubbish came out, but a lot of good came out.
By the way, don't expect a worst games list. We didn't play any worst games.
No.
So don't expect any Kong Skull Islands or Walking Dead Destinies or whatever that crap was that came out today.
Yeah. So, as you can see, we've got some silhouettes up here. If you can guess them before we actually talk about them, comment below or anything. But I know you won't. You just skip to the end of the video and just know what it is. Because that's what you do.
That's what old people do.
So, me and Kitsu, we have little lists for our sends. We'll try not to drivel on them too long. But I have some, he has some, and we both have a Game of the Year each, and a Game of the Year that we both can agree on.
Yep.
So, there's some music for each game, so I'll be playing that when we get to the next screen.
Apologies we have no award for these games, because if I'm honest, I didn't draw one.
Yeah. We're gonna be very brief on each game, if we can. Mm-hmm. Right, intro aside,
let's move on to our first one.
Yeah. So, this is mine. Well, one of them. This is F099. That came out this year.
We both played this.
Yeah. I would argue I played it more.
Yeah, you have.
So, that's why I'm talking about it. Now, the footage that you can see up there, is my awful playing. But, essentially, it's just F-Zero on the Super Nintendo with elements of F-Zero X in it. Like the boost gauge and the spinning.
And a Battle Royale.
Yeah, and a Battle Royale, yeah. It is a lot of fun. Even though, I'm like many, they didn't like what this game was doing because this is not the F-Zero game they wanted. I'm like that as well.
Same.
But I still really like this game. I think it's a lot of fun, still.
Yeah.
It's fast, it's addictive, you know, it can get intense. There's a lot of people with strange names on this as well. Like, I came across someone called Burger Flipper at one point.
And yeah.
It is a great one, in my opinion. I really like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the type of thing you're going to be getting. Oh, a little heads up. You will not be seeing games like Baldur's Gate 3 on this list.
No, we didn't play it.
Because we didn't play it.
We didn't play Spider-Man 2 either, if that helps.
So, that's a little heads up.
So,
next up, so yeah, that's all I can say. Oh, really, really, really quickly. These games, what we mentioned here, we believe, I think we do anyway, no game is better than any each other. We just think these are personally our best games that we played this year.
Yeah, personal favourites.
Except for the Game of the Year, that's different. That's a game that we really, really like playing.
Mm-hmm. I got a few notes on F099 at least.
Oh yeah, go for it.
I do think it is a very fun game. I don't play as much as Afro.
Mm-hmm.
I do play as the Golden Fox, mostly. He plays as Blue Falcon or Stingray.
Yeah.
So, and I do enjoy it. It does have a rush, and that's all I could say about it.
Yeah, Grand Prix and everything, which are pretty cool. And whatnot. Yeah, look, you can see the people named like Dummy! It is a lot of fun. There's Fire Field.
Mm-hmm.
And I always drive like a very nervous first learner driver on this level.
I did as well.
I dare not go fast on this level. Yeah. Right, I believe it's your game next.
Yeah, let's move on to our next game. So this is my pick for this year. It's the only online game I've actually generally enjoyed. Crash Team Rumble. I'm sure you've all seen this before.
We get some footage.
Like, yes, I must admit, people say, "Oh, I don't like this because it's crashing online. It doesn't work." It does to me. Like, the characters are fun to play as. They all feel unique enough, and I think I think it can get really competitive at times. Yes, I agree. There are people that are no-lifers. There always is in every online game.
Well, yeah, they exist everywhere.
Anyway, at this time of recording, Spyro is in the game, and Allura is meant to be coming in next month.
Yeah. I've always said on record that I'm really not much of a fan of this type of game and the content, but I will admit that like, the new characters I played, like Ripto and Spyro, they're a lot of fun to play as.
The party mode has been pretty fun, like having like cooperative modes instead of like competitive, so that's pretty good. And I do like it how Toys R Us are still updating this game. And for all I know, the only thing that I wish for the future of it, obviously, is more characters, because I love them. But I really want classic Crash characters. But in the future, if they're going to do more crossovers, how about something like Jack and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Or Sly Cooper.
Or Sly, yeah.
I would love to see them all in this. They would all work.
Blinked.
But all I will say is that I enjoy this game. I still play it. And it's not as scummy as people think it is. It's got microtransactions, sure, but what game doesn't have it nowadays?
Oh god, compared to Call of Duty, it's like...
This one's tame compared to that.
It's very tame. This game is more tamer than any mobile game.
Yeah, and I recommend playing it more if you can. I want people to support this game because I want Toys R Us to make a successful online game.
I like to point this out as well. The price could be off-putting for some,
but it's only an entry point. There's no other like scummy practices at the moment.
You can unlock all the characters
from just playing the game,
and you don't necessarily have to get a specific skin or an ability to win.
No,
just pick the character that you like and just go for it.
Yeah, I play as everybody,
except for Chopper.
At times I play as her.
Oh, okay.
But this is my top online game of the year.
I guess you could say like F-Zero would mine.
Yeah, and I love this game.
Yeah, it's a heck of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Heck of fun come from me as well.
Yeah, and I'm really playing it more in the future.
Rightio. Next game. Yeah, if you can read it, it's Metroid Prime Remastered. Yeah, I was cheating, I picked a remaster, but hey, the Game Awards picked Resident Evil 4 Remake for Game of the Year, so...
It did.
You know, I don't feel too bad. Now, I did finish this game already, so when I went to go get footage for it, I'm back in like the first level and I got none of my shit. So that's what you're looking at. But yeah, this game didn't really need a remaster, like, to me, but it's welcomed. So, it's such a fun game on the GameCube. Like, I played it, like, last year or something.
Yeah.
On GameCube, and I loved it. And it sucks that I missed out on it back then. But, playing on the Switch, it's definitely a load better. No, I'll give it that. You can play with the old GameCube controls if you want. You can play with gyro control, like on the Wii. And you got the new control scheme being the Switch, which is...
2 sticks.
Dual analog, which is just perfect for this game. Because I think a lot of my deaths on the GameCube one were just by control.
Yeah.
But I didn't die as often in this one, just because of that 6-stick functionality. But yeah, it is such a great first-person shooter. I liked it way better than Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I'll get to that in a moment.
My notes there did play it.
Yeah.
Not kidding, I haven't played Metroid Prime.
Yeah, it is definitely worth a play.
I play a lot of Halo Classic, that helps.
Yeah, you gotta think of like that so you can't pick up weapons.
Yeah.
Most likely, we are getting a Metroid Prime 2.
Remastered.
So, remastered, and then possibly a free remaster.
Just to hold it up for 4, I think.
But quite frankly, I would love if Nintendo gave us 2 and 3 before we got 4. That way, it gets everyone all ready for the next story.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would like. I would like that a lot.
Yeah.
But, who knows the word. Right, I'll move on to the next game. Because not much I can say about it. If you love the GameCube game, you will love this one.
What you can take on the go.
Yeah, and even on the toilet. Okay, next game.
So here's my pick for one of my favourite games this year, Like a Dragon Gaiden. The footage you're seeing is from the Colosseum mode. Because, well, I didn't want to spoil any of the story. For reasons. This has been one of the better Yakuza games that's came out in recent times. I'm still calling it Yakuza, by the way.
Yeah, calling it Like a Dragon just sounds weird.
Yeah, I know, I'm not Japanese. But anyway, I must admit, this game has been really fun, like with 2 different styles you can use, and the amount of like fun you can have with this game within a small time frame. This is by far the shortest Yakuza game I've played, and I was playing like all of them beforehand, from 0 to 6, And then I waited for this one to come out before I played 7.
You're currently playing through 7, aren't you?
At this point in time, yes. I will admit that my biggest problem with this game is that I feel like it's just a bit too short, and the English voice acting is terrible.
Yeah.
I played this originally when the English voice acting wasn't available, but when I record this footage you see on screen right now, the English voice acting patch was available. Well, I am not playing with a certain soy-drinking Asian man.
Like, when you booted up this game, it said, "Hey, do you want to play in English?"
No. But yeah, the arena is basically the funnest part about this game in my book, because well, you can do shit like this.
Yeah. And yeah, like, this is where you can get like the most money.
Yeah.
Like quick money.
Yeah. So, I do recommend this game, but I recommend you play all of the Yakuza games, except 4 personally.
Yeah.
Like, I think 4 is like the worst of the bunch, but it's a bit of a rent there.
I would say this as a guy who hasn't played all of them yet. I've only played through 0, 1, 3, and 7.
Mm-hmm.
I had a quick go on this, and just gameplay-wise, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I hope, we see more of it.
And yes, the 60 FPS on this game is wonderful.
Yeah. But it is a story-heavy game like other Yakuza titles. There's some mini-games in it.
Yes, one being Sonic the Fighters.
Yeah.
So you get to play the best emulated port of that version.
You can't play as Honey, though.
No, you can't play as Honey, though.
Yeah, so.
But the best one for that is still the Xbox PS3 version.
Yeah.
It is one of my favourite games this year, but it's still a bit of issues.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, if you haven't played this and you're a Yakuza fan,
if you want to just play it, just get the Game Pass.
Like, yeah. But yeah, if you haven't played it and you're a Yakuza fan, what are you doing? Play it. I mean, you can punch this dude with a gun. Like that. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next game.
As you can tell, it's the Wario.
It's WarioWare Move It. Now, I know I'm using smooth move music, but I couldn't really find much OST of this that didn't sound like that went 2 seconds long. So I went with Smooth Moves. This is technically a sequel to Smooth Moves.
Yeah.
It's motion control focused, like Smooth Moves and everything. But what can we say about its WarioWare?
Yeah. Classic WarioWare, Smooth Moves 2.
Like,
and the thing about this one, you can play the entire game co-oply.
Yeah, like that's what me and Kitsu did.
As you can see in, like...
later on, hang on a minute. There's some nice animated cutscenes. You got the big cheese. Yeah, like when you play it in 2-player, you got it tags in if you fail at the game. Kitsu didn't have a wrist strap when he was doing this minigame.
I had to go pick it back up. Anyway, so... what was I about to say? One criticism I have toward the voice actor of Wario on this, my only criticism, he's got the laugh down. He's nailed that. I just think he needs a bit more practice with sounding close to Charles.
Like when
he's normal speaking.
Yeah, when he's speaking.
That's my only criticism towards this game.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of playing like in 2-player. That's really fun.
Yeah, like sometimes like you get a minigame just for yourself or for the other player, but sometimes you both have a minigame.
Mm-hmm.
In rare cases, there are micro games where one player is controlling something else in that micro game and the other controlling the other thing.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool.
Really is. There's a lot of ass in this game, Tim.
Yeah, like this game has a lot of ass in it. Yeah, the bumping one, for example. Like, that's just the same micro game, but we're both doing it like on a different level. It's a short game, but what do you expect from a WarioWare title?
Yeah.
The whole point of WarioWare is to constantly replay it until your face falls off.
Yeah, especially this one. Like the amount of movement you got, Tim.
There are people that have criticized this game very heavily, and I do get some parts of it. Like, remember that micro game where you got like flip meat?
Yeah. That was awful.
Like, that is just not good at all.
Like, we struggled that one.
Yeah, but when we got past it, it was all fine. Yeah, we like this game. I say it's a definite contender for a
party game.
A party game. If you need a party game for your Switch and you want to look like an idiot doing it, go for this. Alright.
Too much fish, Pepper. That's unedible.
Yeah. Okay, next game.
Hello there.
One of the best games that came out this year for the indie market, Pizza Tower. So, as you can see from the footage, it is it's a Wario Land type game, but with pizzas.
Yeah.
This has been one of the best games I've played this year. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck as well, quite a bit. I've got 50 hours on it, if that helps.
Yeah.
But I will admit, I do find it like I do like this game, but it's got like I don't know. I can't really criticize it if I'm honest. I don't know what else to say about it. It's a fantastic game, and I recommend anyone playing it.
Yeah.
It's got fantastic music, great art style. I know it looks ugly, but hear me out. This is one of the most goofiest looking games I've ever played, and I love it. We need more games like this.
Yeah.
I'm sick of games being too like PC friendly and realistic.
Or Earthbound knockoff.
Oh, Earthbound knockoff, that works too. And this game has more mechanics in it than I don't know, than Mario Party.
It's like most levels just give you a new mechanic to work with, doesn't it?
They do, and that's what I love about it. It's such a unique game. And I do recommend you play this game. And if you want to listen to the soundtrack, it's all on Spotify as well.
Yeah. Or YouTube.
Just whatever you want to listen to it.
It's fast, it's wacky, it doesn't take itself seriously. It's just a lot of fun. I know it was at the Game Awards and it got snubbed by a Cocoon thing.
That was last minute.
But
rubbish.
I don't think we'll speak about that because
No.
I think I speak for everyone that nobody knew what Cocoon was, even though it just came out that year.
I didn't even know what it was. No one talked about it.
No one talked about it, but everyone talked about this.
Like, most popular streamers were playing this at the time.
Yeah, so outside of that, but who cares? It's just an award.
At the end of the day, it's the Game Awards. Who cares anymore?
Yeah, it's a fantastic game. Brings out that spirit of Wario Land 4.
And gives you that speed of Sonic.
I hope this game comes to like other platforms like PlayStation and Switch.
Yeah.
I would
same.
love that a lot.
But the best way to play is portably. It's still a Steam Deck.
Yeah, so if you want to be very nice about it, just get yourself a Steam Deck.
That's all I gotta say about it. Fantastic game.
Oh my god, it's another remaster. Yeah, it's another remaster. Yeah, this is Advance Wars 1+2. I waited so patiently for this game, and I was so annoyed when it got delayed.
Thanks to a certain wall.
Thanks to a certain thing that happened. But I'm so glad it came out. I know people can criticize the art style for like the characters, but this game like meant a lot to me. I played this a lot on the GBA as a kid, thrown up on a ferry a lot. But no matter how many of my guts I puked out, I still wanted to play this game more. I did play the first one a lot more than the second one. I'll be honest. Because the second one, I got stuck on a campaign a lot. But yeah, I got stuck on the first campaign a lot as well. But this game, it smashes both Advance Wars 1 and 2 stuff into one. You got both campaigns at their fully. You got some cheesy voice acting. You got Sturm, who has the best theme in the whole game.
And somehow they made it better.
You can do multiplayer online and locally. I know what you look at here, it doesn't look that exciting, but when you play like harder levels, it gets really intense. I'm just doing like a war room thing when I'm stuck in shit. Just for footage. But yeah, it is so good. And you should play it. Okay.
Alright, so here's the interlude. We're going to be talking about some games we did play this year, but we don't think they were contenders.
Yeah, do you want to go first?
I'll go first, yeah.
Okay.
So the first game I want to talk about is One Piece Odyssey. This game came out really at the start of this year. And if you're a One Piece fan, you'll really love this game. But I couldn't recommend it on the basis of it. It's a very simplified RPG. Turn-based. But it's still got the voice actors from One Piece. It still has that is written by Oda as well, so it's probably enjoyable. And not only that, it's fun. Like I personally like it, but it just wasn't a contender.
It's very simple.
Yeah, it's a bit too simple for me.
I mean, a cool thing what I liked about when watching you play it was I do like the idea of like you got like relearn all your abilities.
Yeah, those would be too easy
and whatnot. And I do like what they try to do with the RPG element to it, like with One Piece. But I don't know. One Piece to me will always be like a kind of like an action game, not so much an RPG.
They tried at least.
Yeah. Did they get DLC? Or am I thinking something else?
Yeah, I think it did just recently.
Yeah. If it got DLC, I'll have a look if it did. I'll correct myself. Right. I'll talk about the next, I guess, honorable. Street Fighter 6. It's Street Fighter.
Alright.
It got some nice customization to it.
Meh. Like, I don't like the character created too well in that game. I can't create anything in that.
It's very limited. Except I mean, put it this way, I think if you want to make something specific, it's difficult. But if you want to make like a stretchy fat thing, then it's easy to do.
You want to make an old man with a giant beard, long bodies, and a fucking tiny head. You can take that out.
Now, while this game is alright and fun, for me, I didn't really put that much time into it. I used my reward points I get, and I got the game essentially for free. But I only played it like the one time, and I never went back to it, and I still haven't gone back to it.
I did play a lot more than Afro, but I've gotten to that point I've just given up on it.
I just feel like it's the further you've moved forward in that game, it feels like there's no progression, if you get what I mean.
Don't feel like any.
So, I think I could say like easily Street Fighter 6 was probably like my least favorite game of the whole year.
When I played at least, but I don't have much else to say about it.
It just didn't feel fun to me. And when we went back on Street Fighter 4 and I watched you play that looked a million times more fun than Street Fighter 6. And we're talking base Street Fighter 4, not Super or Ultra or Arcade or one of those ones.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just play Street Fighter 5.
Well, I've got the complete version currently.
Maybe we should just play that. Right.
This is another game you played.
Yeah, I'll do my other one. I'll do this other one, which is a remake. Resident Evil 4 remake. See, I told you I'll get back to it. Again, much like Street Fighter 6, this was another game I essentially nearly got for free, but I just didn't finish it. I've got like halfway through it, I think. I don't really know. It's one of those games to me that didn't need a remake.
No.
The original game is perfectly fine. The remake, though, is alright. I do like it. It's still got its goofiness that the original had. The gameplay is more better, I would say, in the remake compared to the original.
Simplified's the right answer for it.
Yeah, the parry system is just stupid as hell, but I think it can lead to some funny moments.
Like, how do you stop a chainsaw with a knife?
Only Leon can with his knife.
I didn't play this game. I will safely say this: I don't like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Not because I'm scared, because I don't think they're good.
Yeah.
And I always kept thinking to myself, did Resident Evil 4 really need a remake?
I will say no. You can't even kill the merchant in this game. Not that you want to, but in the original, if you kill the merchant, that's it. You can't buy anything.
It was hard mode.
I was watching like someone playing through a game, like the original. He got to the ending part where before they fought the final boss. Merchant's there. He just bought somebody, just killed him. Quite funny. This is a game I will probably go back to, but probably is such a strong word. Because in my world, in Afro's magical brain, probably means never. You want to go next?
Sure. So, one game I want to put on this list, it hurts me not to put it in my top list, but I have my reasons for it. Sonic Superstars. While I do like the idea that it kind of mastered the classic physics, better than Mania, I'd say. But I feel like one thing that let this game down, it's like mostly these bits made it let down for me. It feels really unnecessary playing as Sonic. because every character runs just as fast as him. Even with his figure 8.
Yeah.
The level design, it goes from okay to
Yeah, it does.
the music is not memorable to me. For a classic Sonic game, that's insulting.
I like to chip in on this as well. This has to be one of the worst co-op games I've ever played.
Yeah. Like, we played it in co-op originally. And the camera just doesn't know who to sit on.
It is so bad.
Like, at times, Jigger, like, I'm going the right way and Afro's going another way. It focuses on Afro. And I'm like, come on.
Like, we have tested this camera when we've been playing it, and we've had it sometimes follow the player going to the right, sometimes when the player going up,
Or down.
or left. Like, it doesn't know who is the leader.
No.
And it seemed like it should be a simple fix.
Yeah.
We had to chip in on that. Yeah, I weren't a fan of music. It sucks that Sonic is like the worst character to play as.
Yeah.
I had actually more fun playing as Amy in this game.
I had a lot more fun playing as Trip, in case you finished the main story.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Did anybody who played the game, did you even finish the main story? Like, did you just finish the main story and say, oh, I'm done?
I want to say they just finished on the first level.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I liked some of the ideas what the game had, but majority of the bosses is just hit it with its own projectile.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Which, you know, why can't I just hit it with like my jump attack or anything else?
But I will say this: spoiler time. The final bosses, all three of them. Egg Samurai, the main story final boss, is okay. He's good. I like him.
Personally, I hate the concept of that boss.
Yeah,
I absolutely really hate it.
but yeah, I'm okay with it. But I hate the second version, which is in Trip's story, where you face Mecha Fang, like Robot Lord Fang or something.
Yeah, that boss.
That one fucking sucks.
Oh! Before we get to the the elusive boss that comes out of nowhere, this game had a timer on it for no reason.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just for a time bonus.
we had a panic issue when we were facing like Egg Samurai, like both of us together. The timer was like 5 seconds until you fail. Like, and it'll blink in red like it does in classic Sonic game. I'm thinking, oh fuck, we're gonna get killed by the timer. No, it rolls over. It keeps going. And then we sat there thinking, what's the point of the timer? Oh, and another thing, the emeralds aren't that interesting to use.
I know, they're very situational.
Like, there's an emerald that gives you an extra attack.
Great,
Yay.
I like it, but
It's like, why can't you just have the extra attack? Anyway, go on, explain the
okay, so
super spoiler thing.
Super spoiler. If you haven't finished the game, you have to get all Chaos Emeralds, obviously. Then you get to face the last boss. The last boss is a dragon that's never explained.
Actually, you see a tiny...
It's like a purple crystal, right? You can see at the start of the game, near the first 2 levels, right? And if you go to Golden Capital as Knuckles, that's the only other hint you get.
It's terrible.
And this is your final boss of the game.
Oh yeah, it's not Robotnik.
And it sucks. It's possibly the worst classic Sonic boss I've ever fought. And that's saying a lot considering Sonic CD exists.
It makes no sense. Like, oh yeah, and another thing, it's a Super Sonic boss.
Yeah.
It's weren't that good, that pointless rhythm game that's in there.
Yeah, I didn't record any of it because I didn't want to.
But if you look up footage for it, if you're just impatient, you see what we mean. It's you fight like a dragon that looked like it came from Yu-Gi-Oh, but it got rejected.
Black-skinned, red-eyed dragon.
Yeah. It didn't look that fun.
It wasn't.
The boss, the music itself didn't sound good.
It wasn't.
And the rings of how you get them, because Tails, Knuckles, and apparently Amy and Trip can appear, it's complete random when they appear.
Yeah.
Like, compared to like,
I will say this about Sonic Superstars, just to end this off.
Yeah.
It's just been a bit of a rant, sorry.
Yeah.
Just play it once.
Yeah. Oh, another thing I'll say about that.
And don't buy it at full price.
Yeah, definitely don't. About that ring thing as well. It's inconsistent in the rings, because look at Doomsday Zone. You can keep getting rings and what on that to keep you going. That's what I'll say about that. Awful. Oh yeah, and it does not give you any prompt of how to do that final part. Nothing. You got to figure it out. And it's not fun to figure out.
Your turn.
Okay. This one. I mean, I might do an additional one that's not on this list, but really brief. I'll do the briefly one for a minute. Really briefly, Tears of the Kingdom. I just couldn't be bothered to finish it at all. I like what they did with it. I like some of the update that they did with it, but I just did not feel myself wanted to finish the game. I kind of felt miserable playing it. So, end of that. Which sucks, I like Zelda.
One I want to mention, I didn't play a lot into it, but I played a game called Flip Witch Forbidden Sex Hex. Yeah. It's got amazing pixel art.
Yeah, we can't show any of this on screen.
I can show the title, that's it. But I haven't played a lot into it, but I'm still trying to get around to it.
It's on Steam.
A lot of boobies in it, if you're into that.
Excuse me. What was that other game? Was it like Pseudo Regalia?
Pseudo Regalia? Oh yeah, I did play that one too.
You haven't got far into it though?
I got quite far into it. I just haven't finished it.
Yeah.
If I did finish it, I probably would have put it on my best games of the year. But I do recommend that game too.
That's a high recommendation.
It's higher than Sonic Superstars, if that helps.
Right, my last one, and this is gonna hurt some people. Super Mario RPG. To say one thing about it, I like it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I like it.
I'd say it's overrated.
I feel like the people that was screaming to the high heavens about the Super Nintendo game,
Nostalgia.
it was all nostalgia, and they all just they kind of felt bullying in my opinion. Like, you know, they'll just tell you, oh, you should play this game. If you don't, then you're not a Mario fan. And everyone will just cream in a gene for Geno, which, whatever, Mario's better, personally. Mario design's better, if you ask me. It does have its funny moments, I do like. I haven't really gotten that far into it. I've already done, like, really basic stuff into it, but even then, I will say this. This is going to bite me ass when I say this. This game is one of the easiest RPGs I've ever played. I feel like there's no challenge to it. Like, there's this thing that builds up when you're fighting, which gives you like an ultimate attack or something, and it just destroys anything and whatnot, or makes you really powered up. It feels like there's no challenge to it to me.
Kind of like One Piece Odyssey, but kind of worse.
Yeah. I'm not really too fond of the music at the moment. Like, the battle theme, it's not really getting to me. Like,
not like Superstar Saga.
Look, when I first heard Superstar Saga's battle music, it got me into it. I like bobbing my head.
You can tap your foot to it.
Hearing this one, it's like, I feel like there's a clown with a chainsaw coming after me. And I don't like that. Yeah, to me, I would actually call it a super mid RPG. I don't think it's that good.
Mid-real.
And again, the Book of Afro probably means never.
I want to mention one more game.
Oh yeah.
DreamWorks All-Star Kart. We played this.
It's on our channel. We did it at the Versus, and
actually, it's okay. It's a good game.
It's Game Mill's surprising hit.
You know, the guys behind Big Rigs.
Yeah.
That's all. I just wanted to mention it.
Okay. Game of the year time. I'll go first.
Okay.
Right, so my game of the year is Disgaea 7 Vows of the Virtues.
afrobears' pick.
Now, it's the one thing you must know about me is that I'm a Disgaea nut. Like, I like Disgaea, I played them all. Haven't really done over-the-top shit as I've done in this game, but I have played them. So, the footage that you look at is just me in the item world just decimating everything, because I'm, like, overpowered with my characters. But yeah, why do I like this? Well, it's Disgaea, as if you ever played it. It's the same thing, but with 3D models. You can turn massive in it. It's a lot more crazier. Music-wise, well, you listen to one of the tracks that sounds very scary, but it's good. I'm just rambling here, but what else can I do? I will say this, story-wise, It's alright. Character-wise, okay. They're far better than Disgaea 5, put it that way. So, it's just a tactics-like game, so if you're craving Final Fantasy Tactics, play Disgaea. If you're waiting for Final Fantasy Tactics 2, you're going to be dead by the time it comes out. There's just so much you can do in this game. Like, you could take the weakest unit you can make and just make them the most powerfulest. That's the whole point of Disgaea, is to break the game.
Yeah.
So much fun in there. I sound like a robot. So much fun in Disgaea. Yeah. You can tell we rehearse these. Yeah, so it's a bit some like jambalaying action. That's what I call it. You basically make a character and they become massive and you get some effect.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't really say much about it. The footage that you're looking at, it kind of speaks all about it. I'm not showing any story one because I can't be bothered. But there are some over-the-top animations in this. And there's many things to do in it. The footage that you look at is on the Switch, which does have its issues. If you're doing some jumblifications with your characters, the frame rate does die a bit. But I recommend if you're going to play this game, play it on PS5. It'll be a bit more better.
Or PC.
Or PC, yeah. But I will say this for bonus and whatnot. While this is a really great game, I would tell people, if you're going to get into Disgaea, play 5. Like, check 5. 5. The 5th game is the better experience for introduction. So, that's all I can say. It's over-the-top craziness. It's Disgaea.
I'm only playing Disgaea 1 currently.
Yeah, it's fun. Alright, that's my game of the year. And here's Kitsu's game of the year.
As you can see.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is Fuga 2, Melodies of Steel. This is actually my personal favorite game this year. Because I love these characters, and I love the story of the world of Fuga. I know that I love the strategy this game has. Like, this is the most I've ever used my brain, by the way.
What a brain usage.
Yeah, because like you had to really think which characters go well together and how to beat everything. And I got the true ending first time, by the way. I didn't use that soul cannon with anybody.
No.
I tried not to anyway.
I got destroyed at the end of the first game.
Anyway, this is... all I can say is that Fear is one of the best games I've played because of... Like, it's got everything I liked about it. And the second one, the first one I really did like, but the second one improved every aspect of the first one, including making it challenging.
Yeah, like... I'll intervene here. But both Fuga games, they got like a... kind of like a multiple playthrough syndrome. Like, apparently, the more you play it, like, as you keep going on a new cycle, the harder it gets.
Yeah. This is New Game Plus you're currently seeing right now.
We're not going to spoil anything with this.
I can't spoil any of the story, if I'm honest, because I love the story, and I want you to experience it yourself. If you can. You can play this on the Game Pass, but I do recommend you just buy this game to support CyberConnect. Yeah,
like, CyberConnect, they disbanded from Namco, if I remember.
Pretty much, yeah. And
they went on to make Fuga 1, which did amazingly well for them, and then they got a sequel, which did amazing.
And they got a third one on the way, according to, like, if you get the ending movie, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, new thing is they have leader skills as well.
Only for Mullen. But I recommend this game, if you're a visual novel fan, a furry, and someone who likes to use their brain. Because you're only using a tank with 3 cannons.
Oh yeah, and you like tanks as well.
Yeah, and you like tanks and war.
And you like the war theming.
And I can't recommend this game enough.
It's such a... It is
a hard game to actually, like, play through sometimes.
Yeah.
I've used Soul Cannon once in this gameplay, and I feel guilty.
It's horrible.
But that's what it made me do. And I can't say much else about it. It's one of my favorite games of this year.
So yeah, play it. It's on Steam and it's on Switch.
It gets my Kitsu award.
Yeah, I guess it's gotta get my afro or whatever the hell that is.
An award of an afro.
It gets my Push Bear award. Okay.
Let's talk about our final. Right, so
that's Fuga 2.
So we want to talk about our final game that we both can agree on is the game of the year
for us. So, and here it is. It should become no shocker. Or it might do, who knows. Well, you know, it's Super Mario Wonder. And there's me.
So, I've been playing this game recently, and we just can't recommend how fun it is.
This is a game
that focuses on the fun aspect.
Not this shitty movie game, take away controller and call you a bastard game. This is a video game. First and foremost.
Yeah.
And it's classic Mario with a stupid twist.
Yeah, elephants.
Oh, and by the way, when we were ranting and raving about the camera in multiplayer, look how the camera's done in this game.
Do you see the crown on Daisy's head?
It picks the lead player.
Yeah, that's what I love about it.
And granted, what it does, if you whoever gets on top of the flagpole, like higher, they become the party leader, if you will, which is goofing about. I love the new elephant power up. It's one of my favorites.
I barely use it.
And whatnot. Like, I just love going wowie zowie. It's so much fun. I'm one of them few elephant Mario defenders. Now, you know, the Wonder Seed element completely changes this game from just being a basic Mario game. You get like random element to it, like it'll. What happened? Like when we were playing it recently, yeah, you get stuff like this. Like a big stampede or something. We were playing it recently, like the water and the ground flipped, so the water was on the ground on the top.
Yeah.
Like it completely messes with you.
It does. It's so much fun.
It's 4-player co-oply, but you know,
as well as online
and online as well. The world is fun to be in. I like that.
The Flower Kingdom.
I like how you know, there's multiple playable characters. You got the brothers, the princess, the toad, the Yoshis,
the Koopas and the others.
I wish I had the Koopas and the others. And you got Nabbit as well.
I'm very happy that Daisy's finally playable in a Mario game.
Yeah. The only thing this game's missing if it had playable Wario and Waluigi.
They really should make them their own thing, like Wario played like Wario Land.
Yeah, and you got like and you get syrup in there from Wario Land as well.
Oh, what Peach?
Oh yeah, what Peach have been fun on the internet recently. Yeah. If you want a Mario game that's a Mario game, but I guess on super steroids, you get this. This will be the game I'll tell you. You know, is you got money and you want a fun game, get this. It is so good.
We recommend this wholeheartedly.
And
get some friends to play it with.
Well, I know it's not we are just showing for it, but jeez. But you know, Disguised Servant and Fuga 2 specifically, Disguised Servant is my game of the year, Fuga 2 is your game of the year.
This is one us two both agree on.
Is a game of the year, because while those two are our personal picks, they're hard games to recommend.
Yeah, they're very niche.
And whatnot, but we still implore people that you should definitely play those two games. But Mario, it's a household name, everyone likes Mario. It's just stupid fun. And not to sound salty, but this should have won Game of the Year. Because it's a video game.
But at the end of the day, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's just a
Game Award.
It's just a fucking Game Award thing. We just talk about Hideo Kojima all day.
Yep.
And with that, we come to an end of our best games of 2023.
So, you may not agree with our best games, but we didn't agree with the Game Awards either.
I don't think anyone did.
No. But if you played any of these games, that's cool.
While we're here, should we talk about our channel?
Yeah, let's talk about the future of our channel.
So, as you know, we've been uploading content to the channel more recently. And, you know, I just recently finished Zelda. It's up there.
I still need to get Crash Bash Final Part out of time recording. Forgot about it. Been too busy.
Don't worry about it. But just let you know, we are going to be still uploading stuff in the new year. Like there'll be some brand new playthroughs, possibly some more content, like something brand new, if you will.
Some brand new stuff.
Assets wise, the new thumbnails.
Yeah, every game is gonna have unique thumbnails. Plus, with the thumbnails, I'm also gonna be updating Versus and Retro Roulette.
Yeah,
and with some new assets.
Those two need some serious updating. If they haven't been updated, we'll probably still be doing one here and there. Just because it's fun.
Yeah.
So, just to give you a rough idea of what we may be playing in the new year, I'm gonna be starting Disgaea 3 as my playthrough.
This was actually one of the first Disgaea games I played.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing it on the good old PS Vita TV. Yay.
Since afrobears is finally finished Zelda, I can start one.
Yeah.
Good, we don't want to, like, play the same series of games at the same time.
Yeah, we did it with Sonic, but, you know...
That was an excuse. It was 2D and 3D.
Yeah, that's true.
And, I want to be playing Wind Waker, Zelda. I love Wind Waker, and I want to play it.
Wind Waker is definitely one of the good ones.
I played it so many times, I actually know how to complete the game from heart nearly.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a good game. I'm going to be replaying Banjo-Kazooie, possibly. Mostly
because we originally streamed it.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I would like to try and get back into streaming, but it's not a guarantee.
Yeah, our Wi-Fi is not exactly the best, even though we're wired.
It's fine for you uploading video and downloading stuff, but you try to do both, it just shits the bed.
Yep.
Yeah. Some more Sonic games.
Yeah, we might do more with Sonic, because it is seem to be a center point of our channel.
And we've been talking about doing we mentioned something about doing like a Talking Bollacks sort of feature, which is just Sonic related, wouldn't
yeah.
Where we talk about the fandom and games and stuff and discuss power levels and shit like a total dork.
Total dorks of Sonic. I mean, I've been a Sonic fan for 30 years of my life, so it would be good to do.
Yeah, get some knowledge out there. Kitsu is planning, like, you may be able to see Kitsu playing Spyro 2.
Gateway to Glimmer, if you know where that's from.
Yeah, it would be the Reunited trilogy, but just because it looks nice.
Yeah, I will be playing it through the Steam Deck like I did last time. I would play it through the PC with mods on, but I really don't want to credit people. I'm not very good at that.
Fuck it.
But I just play mods for fun. I don't want to actually, like, put them on while I'm playing the game, if I can help it.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Unless I was using just the classic purple Spyro skin.
Yeah, that would be the only thing we'll be doing. There's some other things as well, like, are we playing an obscure title like the Prenny games?
They're still in the Disgaea series.
But it's not Disgaea at all. It's a hard-as-nails platformer. We got some Mario Party's versus rematches.
I mean, if you remember when we were streaming, Mario Party 3, everyone called bullshit on that.
That was complete honk.
Like, I got 7 stars.
And I want a rematch on Mario Party 3.
Yeah, and that will be a long versus.
Yeah. But we're going to be branching out to just other Mario Party game. Like, maybe we should do one that we're unfamiliar with, like 6 or 7. Or even 9 or something.
10.
Or 10. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Kitsu already mentioned about Retro Roulette getting a new setup.
It'll take some time, but I'll get to it.
Now, this is not guaranteed just because how slow it took for Zelda to finish. But Kingdom Hearts might be happening. Might be. You gotta keep in mind, all these things I'm mentioning may happen.
Yeah.
Not guaranteed.
We've been thinking about playing more of the Crash games. We've done Bash and 1.
Yeah, like...
Bash is not finished until that next part comes out.
Yeah. We got some more ones. We got, like, for Retro Roulette, we just play licensed video games.
The licensed game roulette.
Like, so this would be like your Disney, your Pixar's, your...
Sega.
Well, it would be like movie license or something like that.
Well, it could just be, like, licensed period, like certain publishers and stuff.
Yeah, like Dataries.
Yeah. We're also thinking about playing Alien Hominid, the classic Newgrounds first-person, like shooter.
Yeah, I got that on Switch recently, and...
I still got it on the Xbox.
It's just nostalgic of playing it, because we played that a lot on the 360.
We did.
Got destroyed by the final boss a lot.
A lot. I actually tried my best to beat that boss without continue. I still couldn't.
Yeah.
I might be able to now.
I'm awful at that game. Like, I played it recently on the Switch, and I just died. I lost all my lives on the first level.
Wow.
I know, it showed how good I am. We got some more Simpsons games that we want to play.
Yeah, I mean, after playing Trails of Horror, I actually want to play more Simpsons games. I've actually recently picked up Bart vs. the Space Humans on the Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
And I've also got... Wait, was that the world? There's one wrong.
It's one of the bot versus things.
I've also got Crush's Funhouse that helps.
Hey kids.
But I will be doing more Simpsons games. I've actually gotten a bit of a love back to it.
Yeah.
Like, after watching the recent season on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that was a good season.
No, it's not the most recent one that's in America currently.
It's like
the one
34 or something.
Yeah. That Trios of Horror alone made me love that season.
Yeah.
And one more thing we might play in the future, mostly because it's his anniversary, 30th anniversary, Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah. I don't like Donkey Kong Country.
Actually, it's Sonic 3's 30th anniversary next year as well.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm going to be playing Sonic 3 regardless, because I've still got to finish Origins.
Yeah. So, with the ones out on hold, you know, at the moment that have not been uploaded, Crash Bash, like the finale, will be uploaded there.
Sonic 2 on Origins, that'll be coming soon.
Paper Mario.
Yeah, I've been holding off too fucking long.
That'll be up there at some point.
Sorry about it. If you've been waiting for me to get Paper Mario, I'm sorry, but I've been really busy. I just haven't got around to doing it. I cancelled Pizza Tower for that reason.
Yeah.
I might come back to Pizza Tower, I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, another thing. We've been thinking about playing some fan games.
Yeah, of all shapes and sizes.
Whatever they may be. So,
Just to spice up the content a bit.
yeah. Now, one thing that you like know, and this is just gonna get real. We are just trying to get these videos out on the weekend and whatnot. Most of the time, it's not guaranteed we get them out, but you have to understand, we're not making YouTube our full-time job.
No.
This is just something we're just doing for fun.
Yeah.
Like, the games that we play, most of the time are excuses for us to play that game again. And have fun talking about it and playing it. So that's why we play these games. You may not like the game that we're playing, you may not even like our channel or something, but we're gonna keep going.
But we like doing that.
Because it's fun for us, we like editing. My editing is getting a little bit more crazier.
Yeah.
Not as much compared to Kitsu's. Like, Kitsu's editing is way better than mine.
Yeah. I always did that with boredom.
Yeah. But you gotta know we need time to do it. We've got like a lot of personal things that we want to do.
Yeah, we've got a lot of games we want to play. We've got a lot of setting up to do. I know that I'm an artist, so I've got to keep up with my skills.
Yeah.
I can't just keep doing thumbnails all the time, but I've got like other personal things I want to work on, and I've also got thumbnails to work on.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that we have to do in order to make this channel work. I know at the moment the channel's not monetized, but I really don't care about the money.
We're not even planning on that monetizing period.
Like, well,
I don't think we are anyway.
put it this way, if I'm monetized, I'm monetized, and I'll try my best to keep that monetization, because, hey, it's money at the end of the day, and everyone can use a bit of money. But at this point, our channel is not that big, so I really, really don't care. Should I bring up the elephant in the room with Sonic 06?
Sure.
Okay. I think this might be the last thing we do before we wrap up, because this is nearly a bloody hour now. Those Sonic 06 videos. Now, me and Kitsu, we have done, all the bosses, and we've done End of the World. Now, potentially we could milk that more, if you will. But we just kind of not bothered doing it. Like, potentially we could just like say, hey, can every character beat Kingdom Valley Sonic? But most of the time you're just going to get just no's, and it's just not going to be interesting to watch.
Plus, the tedium of playing Amy and Silver.
Oh god, like, when you play Project 06, that is the way better experience of playing that game. Like, playing the original, particularly those two characters, and Shadow, it's just awful to play.
Yeah.
But a little background on two matters, if you will. We did start a video series for Knuckles doing the town missions. It just kept crashing.
But it's impossible to work with.
Like, even the most basic mission you can think of in that game just crashes a lot.
I know that you got like wait out a timer just to go back to the main. I mean, I don't know. it just wasn't fun to do.
Like, weren't fun to do. Most of the town missions in that game is just smash a box or talk to an asshole. The combat ones aren't too bad, but that's all they are. There was that one with a car that you got to just hit.
You couldn't do it with anybody.
You just can't do it with anybody except with Shadow, and it was a constant crashing that was just annoying us, because it would just be completely random when we get it. So that's why there isn't a town series mission
or an act series mission. Series.
It would just be really repetitive, and even then, I'll say this: I think I'm a little bit disappointed with the views that we got on the boss rush one. Well, and End of the World with some characters. I expect them to do a little bit better, but hey, a view's a view. Can't really argue with it.
Yeah.
Lastly, about this matter, 06, the tutorial. Now, I did say in a comment on one of them videos I would do a tutorial. I haven't got round to doing a tutorial, because I kind of hate doing tutorials. I hate explaining shit, and I understand people want to know, but to cut it briefly, I'll just tell you this. Get yourself an Xbox with Aurora on it. Get 06 on there. Go to Game Banana, look at some 06 shit, and put it on your Xbox and figure it out from there. That's what I did. And that's all I can say. I can't help you anywhere in technical points or anything. So do that if you're listening to this far. Whoosh. Okay, so that's out there. Thank God. Anything else to add?
To my knowledge, no. I think we've covered everything.
Yeah, I think.
Well, actually, I don't think we have.
Oh,
there's one thing I want to mention.
Oh yeah.
We kind of want to do with the channel. We do kind of want to challenge ourselves more with what we do.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
And ordeals. Like, we've written some challenges and lists on a different notepad.
Yeah, it's not on this notepad, but it's on a different one.
But we want to do stuff that actually challenge us. Like, those types of challenges, like beat Zelda with bombs, do Nuzlocke and stuff. We want to kind of do some more of those.
Yeah.
They're kind of fun. We've seen a lot of people do them and think they're fun.
Yeah, like it makes a game that you're very familiar with become unfamiliar again.
Yeah, and that's what I want to focus. We want to try and do one of those every now and then. We also want to try and do a specialized Mario Party versus, where we're both playing the minigame island at the same time.
We just haven't really figured out the kinks of how to make that work yet.
Well, we will eventually.
But when we have figured it out, it's on.
Yeah. But that's the only thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah. So they're called ordeals. Other than that, if you watched this far,
thank you very much.
Yeah, we thank you. Be sure to do the usual: like, subscribe, share, comment, ring the bell for future notifications and stuff.
Follow us on our Twitters at Newgrounds.
Yep, follow us there. It's all in the description. And I hope
you have a fantastic new year. And I also hope that new year brings you good joy.
Yeah, we got some big games come out next year, haven't we?
Infinite Wealth, Tekken 8.
Some big games like that. So, hopefully, I don't think you'll see any of them on this channel, but, you'll see something.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. Yeah, so just spend your time in what remains of 2023. And, cheers to the new year, I suppose.
Thanks for listening this far.
Alright. Take care.
Cheerio. Goodbye, 2023.
2023, go bye-bye.